Talk Shoe.
Recorded live.
Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another live broadcast here on the Open Mic Broadcast Network. It is Sunday afternoon. It's soccer time here in the land of Waller County. We're here on the campus of Prairie A&M University, where the Panthers will be hosting the Lady Bulldogs of Alabama A&M. Mike Prince and Randy Allen here. What a weekend this has been for Waller County Athletics. Waller Bulldogs took care of their business on this weekend. We covered the Hempstead Bobcats, the Royal Falcons, traveled to Dallas to take care of the Cotton Bowl, and here we are, Randy, live on Sunday afternoon, giving you some soccer. Only in Waller County and the Open Mic Broadcast Network can you get that kind of coverage from head to toe and in between. How you doing, my friend?
From head to toe. We're starting to cover the state. The nation will be next.
Well, you know, they say half game, we'll travel.
That's right.
So that's what we got. Right. Well, Randy, it ought to be a pretty good, exciting time for you. You guys look like you're strapped in, ready to go. I will be doing some spotting and some commentating for you on time to time, but you seem to be the man in charge. And when we take our little intermission break, I'll come in and go over some scores and recaps of yesterday's action on the football field and see what we can find out on the soccer field.
Let's do it. Sounds good.
All right. And this time, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to turn it over to Mr. Randy Allen.
Well, welcome to the Open Mic Broadcast Network. We're glad to have you on the Sunday afternoon at the Prairie View A&M University. We're glad to be here with the Panthers and bringing them to you. Hope everybody's having a good day. Since we were last here on campus with Prairie View, they played Incarnate Word at our last broadcast. Since that time, they've traveled to Texas State. They lost 0-2 at Texas State. Started conference play this past Friday night. Started off with Alabama State, and they came out in good hands and won 5-1. So as far as starting conference play, Mike, they're looking really good early on as they start conference play with a 5-1 victory. So that gets them 3 points. They have 10 games total, so there are 30 points out there to get. So here we're ready to start. So Alabama A&M coming in today. They were at Texas Southern Friday night. They jumped out to an early lead against Texas Southern. They were up 2-0 early on, but ended up going into overtime at 2-2 and finishing that game with a tie. So they come in with 0-1, and the Panthers are 1-0. So that's good to see. Today for the Lady Panthers, they are going to be dressed in their white home tops with purple shorts, and the Alabama A&M is going to be playing in a maroon top with black shorts with maroon socks. Prairie View will have on their black socks. The team captains are at the middle of the field now talking with the officials and getting instructions in a coin toss. Just tossed the coin. Looks like Alabama A&M has won it. So Prairie View will get a choice of which direction, which goal they would like to defend first. So they are going to choose the east goal to defend. This field is laid out in an east to west manner. And so right now we have cloudy skies, just a little bit of a breeze, just enough a breeze to knock the heat off of you, which is good. So, from that perspective, we're in a good situation. We got a little background music playing. We're almost ready to roll. We're going to go over real quick. I just had the Prairie View lineup, but it just passed me by, so I'm going to try to step and grab that. Defensively, on the back line for Prairie View, we're going to have Nawa Romalara. She'll be playing left back. Our center back next to her will be Reina Mata. The other center back, number 23, will be Debbie Arguelles. And then number 22 will be the right back, which is Brianna Powell. No, I'm good. In the middle, Prairie View typically plays with a 4-3-3 style. They're going to play with two center mids, also with a holding mid. So they kind of play in a diamond shape. And the two center mids for them is Cat Shepard. Cat Shepard is number 19. I've got to write all this down, so I'll be able to get to it later. And Mel Cowflash will be the other center mid. He is number 16. So I believe, Navi, trying to get some information here from the coach. Our holding mid is going to be, okay, so Cameron Brown. Hold on, I need the three forwards. Okay. 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 All right. So, like I said, our holding mid is going to be Cameron Brown. She'll be playing at the bottom of the diamond. And then our three forwards up top today will be number 3, Kalisha Bond, will be number 8, Alicia Cooper, and number 12, Ashley Virgil. So a pretty strong lineup for the Panthers today. I don't have Alabama A&M's lineup or their starters, so I'm really not sure exactly who they're going to have.
We'll be trying to get that to you in just a second here. A mad scramble as the teams are walking out toward the center of the field. We'll try to get the lineup for the Alabama A&M Lady Bulldogs. Coming out. Looks like we're about to have the playing of the national anthem. We'll be ready for some soccer. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Voice of Waller County Athletics. Teams are now greeting each other across the field. Now they will be facing the flag. They're waiting on the anthem as they're ready to go. Come to the sidelines to take care of the anthem. Well, it looks like we're not going to have the anthem, but nonetheless, we will get some soccer for you here momentarily. This game is scheduled for a 1 p.m. kickoff, 45-minute halves.
Mm-hmm.
And looks like everybody's situated. They're having their team prayers. It's always good to see.
It sure is.
On a Sabbath.
Sunday, brother.
Sunday. Right.
We skipped the day already. Hey, when you're busy.
Sabbath. I said Sabbath.
Oh, the Sabbath day.
Yeah,
all right, you're right. When you're been as busy as you have, you do get the days confused, but you didn't on that particular day because it is Sabbath, that's for sure. Lord has sure been good to us.
You've been good to us all, brother.
Tell you what, all the traveling you've been doing, watching over you, I guarantee you've been good.
Yes, sir. Traveling grace, and we're thankful to be here and excited.
You know, the cool thing about it is you ask for patience, and by goodness, if you don't get tried. Right?
You're right. I have to watch my petition list. Well, Randy, looks like they're ready to go, and we're going to let you guys listen to the cool sounds of Randy Quiet Storm.
Don't know how cool they are, but let's get it rolling. Excited to get ready with this one right here. Like to see the Panthers continue with some winning ways as they've started with Incarnate Word. They've gone. What is that now? They can win this one. They're 2-1 in their last 3 games. So that's the streak we want to magnify on. 2 wins and 1 loss. I believe we've gone over. I forgot to mention the goalkeeper for us. We're definitely going to need a goalkeeper with this one right here. Our goalkeeper today is going to be Bianca Garza, wearing number 26. So we definitely don't want to leave her out. That's a very important key to the game. So teams are both on the field now. Official has the ball set. So we're ready for the kickoff. We're fixing to check with the keepers and get the time going. So, Alan, you keeping the time? We've got a timekeeper of our own. Whistle's blown. So off and running here. So Alabama with the ball. Possessing. Now they send the ball back to the back line. Showing pretty good possession here with some pretty good ball movement. Having a good job. Having a little steal here by number 3. That's Kalisha Bond. If we lose it, the ball is back in A&M's possession. So they're trying to move the ball back. Brianna Powell clears the ball up to the middle. A good block by Cal Flash. He's trying to get the ball back. So Alabama A&M trying to get the ball through the middle with a through ball, but Brianna Powell is able to stop it. The ball goes out of bounds on the far side inside the 18. So Alabama A&M will have a throw-in on the far side of the field inside the 18. So they're running the ball down. Prairie View is getting their defensive formation set. Alabama only has 2 forwards, actually 3 forwards in the box. Throw in. Powell is able to clear the ball out of bounds again, so they will have another throw in on the far side of the field. Ball's moved up a little bit about the top of the 18 now, so they're not in as deep a territory as they were before. Good throw in, but although it's illegal, she picked her back foot up off of the ground, did not keep both feet on the ground, so that's an illegal throw in. So we're going to have a turnover, and Lady Panthers have a throw in. Ball is crossed to the far side of the field. Now Roma Lara's got a good pass up, but just a little bit wild. Really had a good runner, though, with Alicia Cooper running on this side right here. If she would have been able to get to it, she would have had a pretty good attempt to attack. But the ball goes out of bounds, so Alabama will have a throw-in right in front of their bench. So we're getting balls dispersed to different places along the field right now. Prairie View is going from our right to left. Alabama, of course, is going the opposite direction. Virgil with a good through ball, but no one there to receive it. Alabama with the ball in possession. Ball forward. Raina Mata with a good defensive play to get the ball back. And Roma Lara is able to kick the ball off of the player out. So they're getting the ball to the middle of the field. Ball to Virgil. I'm sorry, that's not Virgil. That was Kat Shepard. And tried to get the ball swing to the other side, but just a little too far and out of bounds. Brianna Powell with a good defensive play to get the ball back. Felicia Bond trying to get the ball, pops the ball straight up, hits the defender right in the face. So we have 2 players down. I believe that's Kat, isn't it? Yeah, Kat Shepard kicked the ball and hit the defender. So they are trying to shake some injuries off. The clock did stop. We had a brief stoppage of play. And we're trying to get everything set back up. We're going to have kind of a free kick. Kat Shepard kicks the ball back down to the keeper for Alabama A&M, and she was jogging the ball to the near 18, a left-footed punter. She kicks the ball all the way to the center. A good win, 50-50 ball win. Bad pass, but able to be retrieved. So, number 21, Cameron Brown, the holding mid, is that. A&M with the ball, trying to get it out wide. to the outside mid, and they do. Not a good pass. Ball is deflected all the way down inside the 18. Bianca comes all the way out to get it. It was really not a threat there. It was just kind of a deflected pass. Goes all the way inside the 18. Bianca Garza with a good punt. A good header to the middle of the field. Ashley Virgil, that was Camera, a good one. Downfield, kind of split a couple of players, trying to make a move there, but too many defenders around. Number 23 tracking the ball back down as Alabama A&M tried to counter, but the pass was too far as Debbie Arguelles was able to get the ball, but cleared the ball out of bounds. Arguelles on the back line with the ball now, passes back to the keeper. Bianca Garza with the ball at her feet. Going to get the ball out to Raina Mata, trying to widen out and create a little bit more space. A good pass to the center mid. Calb Flash. The ball kicked out of bounds at the middle of the field. Omalar with a good throw in. Ashley Virgil had a good header to try to get it back to herself, but not quite enough. Alabama with the ball at about midfield, trying to possess. Arguelles stepping in front, making a good defensive play to get the ball, but not able to control it as Alabama has the ball now. Good defensive play by Camera Brown. Camera able to get ahead on the ball and get it to Brianna Powell on the outside back. Not controlling the ball. A good pass to Calb Flash. Calb Flash in the center. It has her pass blocked out of bounds on the far side. Prairie View will have a throw in here as Kalisha Bond is running to get the ball, so she will have the throw in with the ball on the far side. I'd like to see him try to widen things out and get the ball out wide on this side. The Alabama defense is completely on the other side of the pass. Prairie View not quite able to possess the ball to clear it to the other side. Alabama with the ball. Calb Flash with defense trying to get it. They just tried to send a long pass, unable to get it. Roma Lara able to get the ball and kick it to the near sideline in front of the Lady Panthers bench. Good play by Camera Brown. She's defending the ball with a good pass to Calb Flash. Another good pass to Camera Brown. Another good job by Calb Flash cutting in front. A good lead pass. A little bit strong for Kalisha Bond to get there, but that was a good idea. If she would have played that ball a little bit more to the middle and on the ground to keep a little pace off of it, it would have been a really good pass. Prairie View with the ball on the back line. Trying to get it to number 8, Alicia Cooper. Cooper has a leg and is going at the top of the 18, shoots with the left foot, wide right. A good little play. She played that herself and was able to outrun the center mid that was marking her up and had a step and took a left-footed shot just wide, about 3 yards right. But a good attempt there by the Lady Panthers, possession of the ball. The goal kick is short. Alicia Cooper is able to get it right to Ashley Virgil, but she's not quite able to catch up to it as the keeper is able to come up and take possession of the ball. Left-footed keeper gets the ball all the way to the center mark. 50-50 ball is not going to say either team won it. Good job, but Alabama A&M with the ball, trying to get it centered to the middle, not able to. Raina Mata with the ball, trying to kick it up the near sideline, but there's no one there to get it. Some good couple of one-touch passing there by Alabama as they're able to. We're going to have an offsides call on Alabama. Arguelles has the ball marked down, waiting for everybody now to get set. The ball is out to Raina Mata on the near side. Roma Lara is trying to push up and be a threat. Tried to pass the ball up, is blocked by Alabama A&M, and she has an opportunity now. Raina Mata with a great defensive play to steal that ball back from her. Kicks the ball forward. Is really not able to connect with anybody. That'd be great. No, water's fine. So the ball's to the other side of the field. Brianna Powell getting good defense over there, keeping the ball from being forced forward. Hey, they probably got something in the cup right over here. So Alabama A&M with a throw-in on the far side of about the midfield mark. Throw the ball. The ball is to Kalisha Bond, stolen by Ashley Virgil very quickly on the throw-in, but unable to keep enough control of the ball. The ball is out. Cameron Brown with a steal. Trying to get the ball. Kalisha Arguelles with a good steal out to Mata. Mata trying to get the ball back to Cameron Brown at the center. To get the ball back forward. Alabama with a threat right here has number 15 for Alabama, but not able to control it completely as Prairie View Panthers steal the ball. Number 21 in possession now, Cameron Brown, but loses it as Alabama A&M gets the ball. Laura Romo with the ball on the near sideline. Good pass to Cooper. Coop to Cameron Brown. Getting a little threat here, some good ball work. Ashley Virgil with the ball. Gets the ball out to Kalisha Kalflash. Kalflash, I'm sorry, that is not Alicia Kalflash. That's Cal. Thank you. So the ball into the keeper. The keeper punts the ball deep. Ball won by Arguelles. Second ball down deep into Prairie View territory, but not able to control it. Cal got Shepard able to deflect the ball out of bounds. So Alabama with a throw-in on the far side. Excuse me. Raina Mata with a good play. Ball kicked forward, but nobody there. Just a little clearing ball. Had a real good series there. Something that you really like to see there. Laura Romo with the winner of the header, but back to an Alabama player. She's able to get the ball back to the center. Excuse me. Good skipping header to get the ball to the back line. Ball's up to Cooper, but he's unable to turn it and just make a simple play. The keeper was completely out of the goal on the near sideline. If we could have been able to get a steal there, it could have been something dangerous possibly. They were able to recognize that. Brianna Powell in there playing good defense. Cal Flash able to get the ball back. Ball quickly played. She's got to Alicia Cooper. Cooper takes a shot with the right, just on the right side. The ball goes over the post. It was a good little 1-2 play right there as Cooper received the ball and turned and shot on goal. So, at least we're able to get a couple of shots off. Good. The keeper with a short kick might be able to get a little bit more pressure on the ball to get a little bit better alignment. We had Cameron kind of had the ball coming to her, but left thinking that Brianna Powell was going to come get it, but she didn't. So a little confusion, a lack of communication there. Brianna Powell able to block a pass that goes out right at the center line on the far side of the field. So Alabama A&M will have a throw-in right at the center line. And Prairie Lady Panthers will have a substitution here in just a moment. We'll get that as soon as that's ready. Calplash trying to clear the ball, hits another A&M player, Alabama player in the head. Good job by Romillard to get the ball to the outside. Now we're going to stop play as the referee goes back to check on the Alabama A&M player. That was Mel Calplash, number 16, and she was just going to try to clear the ball back down the field, but hit the Alabama A&M player right in the face. So she's trying to get her wits about her. Can't quite see her number, see who that is. So Prairie View did have possession of the ball, although so they're going to have an Alabama A&M player play the ball back to the keeper so that Prairie View will maintain possession. So Bianca Garza with the ball. Now she plays the ball out to the near sideline to Romillard. Romillard not having any pressure with her, trying to bring the ball up. Not real sure who that was to. So Alabama young lady kind of twists her ankle a little bit. So Alabama A&M, when she was playing the ball, stepped to plant with her left foot, but kind of rolled her ankle over just a little bit. So Prairie View was able to steal the ball, but they got it back and get the ball out of bounds. So we have a stoppage of time here. Take a couple seconds. Officials asking for sub. So trying to wet my whistle here just a little bit. So for Prairie View, Carly Detter will come in for Cameron Brown, the holding mid position. So Prairie View is able to sub in. I'm really not sure what people see in pouring water on a twisted ankle, but I see that a lot at soccer games. I'm really kind of curious as to exactly what that is.
Well, no pun intended. Could it be in Sabbath? It is holy water.
It could be possibly some holy water. Fairview kind of took advantage of the situation as Alabama had just to kick the ball out to attend to an injured player, but instead of Prairie View kicking it back to the Alabama A&M, they kicked it back to play it. We've got a threat right here, but good job by Brianna Powell to track down the forward and get in front of her to steal the ball back to the keeper. Arguella is trying to clear the ball. The pass is blocked, and number 10, Ana Huertas for Alabama A&M was able to clear the ball, but Bianca Garza's there. A good punt with a bounce over the defense. Number 3 has got a good pass to Ashley Virgil. Virgil plays it back to Raina Mata now, up to Roma Lara. Lara to the midfielders that passed a little bit too much for her. Kalisha Bond with a good steal, but unable to get it going back. So Raina Mata with the ball, just a little bit, and just a very wild pass to Brianna Powell. That ball wasn't even within 5 yards of her, but goes out of bounds on the far side, about middle field, as number 13 re-enters the game for Alabama. Cal Flash with the ball, make a good play for the steal. Carly Detter with the ball. Good pass, good little one-touch to Cal Flash. A little bit long, though. Cal Flash unable to control it, get it down to her feet. Could have been a possibly good little counter play right there, but just unable to get total control of the ball to get it going. So Prairie, Alabama with a throw-in on the far sideline, just shy of midfield. I think I have all my starters marked on that other page. It's okay. We've got a good threat right here. We got one-on-one with the keeper, number 3. Oh, the left. That was Kalisha Bond. They had a great pass to the other side of the field. Kalisha Bond able to get past the defenders, and just at the top of the 18, took a left-footed shot right there, but just goes a little wide as the keeper is able to get a fingertip on it. So we're going to have a corner kick by the Lady Panthers. It looks like, is that Cal? Is that Shepard? Shepard with a good, a great block. Arguelles from her defensive position all the way in the box with a great header on goal, but it was right at the keeper. A long shot by Mel Cowflash goes wide of the goal left, but the header from Arguelles, that was a great, dangerous service ball from the corner. Arguelles was able to get a good head on the ball. The ball was on target, but it was right at the keeper, and she was within probably 3 to 4 yards of the keeper, so it was a good block. So we have a goal kick by Alabama A&M, as they're able not quite to get the ball out of their end of the field. Lady Panthers are able to get the ball but lose it. Now Alabama A&M with the ball. We try to clear it all the way down. Reina Mata with a header as she falls down, but able to get it to Arguelles. Arguelles is getting it out to Roma Lara. Roma Lara to Alicia Cooper. Cooper possessing the ball. Ooh, that would have been a great through ball to Ashley Virgil if she would have been able to get it, but she wasn't. Yeah. Oh, it's both of them, right? Oh, it's just, okay, it's the total lineup. Thank you. I believe we had a handball call. Cowflash with the ball. Little one-touch out to Arguelles, who is out on the far right of the field. Ball's played up to Virgil, but is out too wide as the ball goes out of bounds. That will lift A&M, Alabama A&M with a throw-in on the far side. A real good 1-2 touch on the previous play to get that ball up, but just a little strong. So we're starting to have a couple of combination plays come through for the Lady Panthers that is starting to open up a few things for them. If they can just maintain a little bit of that. Sometimes it looks like they get a little bit too much in a hurry instead of being patient with it for things to develop. Virgil with the play to Cooper. Cooper's got the ball at the top of the 18 on the right side. He's attacking the goal. Kick right to the keeper. Keeper bobbles, but is able to get control of the ball. Another shot on goal with another save by their keeper. She's not letting him get out, so she's bringing the ball up. She punts it a little bit stronger than the 50. First ball bounces. Arguelles is able to get it. Roma Lara to Cowflash. Roma Lara keeps going, but the ball is a little bit too far outside. A good overlapping run by Roma Lara, but the pass was just a little bit too strong as it goes out of bounds. So Alabama A&M with a throw-in, just a little bit past their bench. Just almost won by Prairie View, but not quite. Good play by Carly Detter to get the ball. Good steal. Needs to maintain possession there. Coach hollering, don't dive, and for obvious reasons. Cowflash with a good through ball. The keeper's trying to come out. The keeper is way out, unable to get the ball centered. The header by the defense, and now the kick is completely cleared out. Oh, almost a very athletic play by Cowflash, unable to get the through ball, but Detter with the ball. Almost a through ball to Kalisha Bond, but blocked by the defender. A&M with a counter here, trying to get the ball to center. They've got a couple of people, but the Lady Panthers have good numbers. Brianna Powell chasing the ball down, has control. Turns and tries to kick the ball up the line. It stays inbounds, and we're going to have a penalty against Alabama A&M. So we had Ashley Virgil was moving to the ball, but got pushed from behind. So we're going to have a good free kick. Ball is in the Lady Panthers territory, just shy of the midline. Ball played up to Cameron Brown. That's not to Cal Shepard. Shepard, a 3-ball, a little bit strong to Ashley Virgil. A defender makes the play and kicks the ball to the far sideline as it rolls out of bounds. Brianna Powell is going to go in for the Panthers for the throw-in. So Brianna with the ball to Arguelles. Arguelles trying to get it. Gets it to Carly Detter. Detter trying to control it. Arguelles with the ball trying to get through, but off of the defender and out of bounds. So Lady Panthers will have a substitution as Kara Ballard comes in, and she's going to come in for number 12, Ashley Virgil. So she will be playing as a forward up in the top 3. As Prairie View plays pretty much with a 4-3-3 alignment. 4 defenders, 3 midfielders, and 3 forwards. On the throw-in, Brianna Powell has a good, strong throw-in, but the defender is able to step in front and kick the ball out of bounds again. So we'll have another throw-in by the Lady Panthers. Brianna Powell with the honors again, trying to get the ball there to Cameron Brown, and she's trying to ward off the defender, but the ball goes off of her shin and out of bounds. So Alabama A&M will have a throw-in on the far side, probably about 30 yards out. Carly Detter defending. Brianna Powell tried to clear the ball out, but it just goes out of bounds as it curves back inbound. So unable to get the ball back in the Lady Panthers' possession. So we'll have a throw-in on the far side, about the midline. So Brianna Powell providing the defense. Carly Detter winning the second ball. As Kara is almost able to possess, would have had a lane to run down that side, but couldn't quite control it as the ball goes out of bounds on the far sideline. So Alabama A&M with a throw-in on the far side. So a good long throw-in. Arguelles misses. It's going to give a room for the forward from Alabama A&M. Good defense by Arguelles to try to get that ball out. Now it's a good centering ball by the Alabama A&M as Roma Lara is able to clear the ball all the way out to the center. Sarah Ballard almost able to get it. Roma Lara is there for a steal on this side, but unable to get the ball back in play. Throw in for Alabama right here in front of us. We're set up right in the middle of the field on the both benches side. So we have the Alabama A&M bench on our left, the Prairie View bench on our right. Good ball movement there by the Lady Panthers. Carly Detter with the ball. Going to play the ball back to Raina Mata on the back line. Mata to Brianna Powell. Powell 1 touches to Arguelles. Arguelles to Cal Flash. Cal Flash to 19, but didn't quite really started to work something really good there. Alabama clears the ball up the side, but right in front of the Lady Panthers bench. Ball is in to Talisha Bond as she plays it back to Roma Lara. Roma Lara up the side. That pass was right down the line to Kara Ballard. And Ballard unable to control the ball. If she would have been able just to touch the ball back inside, she had room to turn, but there's really not a whole lot of communication that you can hear the players talking to each other. We're going to have something going right here. We've got a good counter. Talisha Bond on the outside with the ball. Centers the ball to the middle. 24, Kara Ballard, just not quite with a good enough touch to control it. It's at the 18 and has a little pressure. Roma Lara is with the ball now back. She's going to take on. She's got room to work. She's got a player in the middle with room to turn. She tries to take them on. Alicia Bond trying to take it on one at a time, but unable to as the Ball goes back to Mata. Mata plays the ball to the far side to Brianna Powell. Brianna Powell to Cowflash with a good through ball. A little bit strong. The ball was just inside the 18, but the keeper was able to get over and pick it up before Cal Shepard was able to track it down. It was a good through ball, though. Prairie View able to win the 50-50 ball. And as the second ball comes down, Cowflash is fouled. The ball is played back into play quickly, a little bit deep. They were trying to hit Alicia Cooper on the play, but the ball a little deep, and the keeper's able to get it there. She tries to punt the ball in. Cowflash wins the header. It was a real short punt. The keeper for Alabama is not very strong. He's not really able to get the ball down the field very far. Roma Lara with the ball and not quite able to control it as it goes out too far. Jetter with a good defensive play. She kicks the ball out of bounds. So Alabama in front of their bench will have a throw-in. Throw-in is in. Good defensive play by Roma Lara as she's able to block the pass up the field. Throw-in is up the line and blocked out of bounds again by Kalisha Bond. It is now Alabama A&M will have a throw-in right in front of Prairie View's bench. Good defensive play by Mata. Pass up to Cooper. Cooper is going to have space right here with Ballard. Ballard able to track it down. He's going to pass the ball back to Cameron Brown. Coming to Cal Shepard. Shepard crosses the ball all the way across, just over the head of Cooper. Cooper was in the middle of the goal, just at the top of the 6-yard line, but this pass just a little bit strong. That was almost a great pass. If that ball would have been 2 feet lower, that would have been a good job. Alicia Cooper had good position right in the middle of the goal with the ball just a little bit high. So the keeper for Alabama A&M will have a goal kick. Prairie View marking up everybody, looking good. Not very deep now, which is good. That's a low kick. Ball goes between a player. Alicia Bond able to get the ball but not find a teammate. Alabama with the ball on the far side of the field. Arguelles with a good steal, moving the ball forward. She is just outside the 18, giving good pressure. Number 5, Brianna Brown, is in now. I forgot to announce her. She came in the game she's been in a couple of minutes now. So Alabama defensively able to kick the ball out of bounds. Prairie View at the top of the 18 with a throw-in. The ball out of bounds off of Brianna as the ball goes out of bounds. So Alabama A&M with a throw-in on the far side. Good defensive play there by Cal Shepard. She was playing good defense. Kicks the ball out of bounds on the far side. They're about midway between the 18 and the midline. So Alabama with the ball with the throw-in. We have been seeing some pretty good stuff by the Lady Panthers, but just not quite able to finish. Maybe a foot or two off on several plays by getting the ball in the net. Had a couple of good opportunities, one going wide right, one going to the left. Had a good header opportunity, but just nothing able to find the back of the net yet. So Alabama has a throw-in at the midline, a foul by Arguelles. So Alabama and it will now have a free kick just at the bottom of the midline circle. Alabama has their offensive players about at the top of the 18. Lady Panthers setting their line at the 18, trying not to let anybody get through. A long, high kick to the middle of the field. He potentially had a handball there. Cal Shepard has the ball in the middle of the field. 2 players to beat. Plays a good ball. The keeper comes out of her box and is able to clear it all the way into Prairie View end of the field, but the Alabama A&M forward for 15 not able to get back onside. So Raina Mato with the offsides call is going to have a free kick, plays the ball to the center to Arguelles. Arguelles plays a good ball to Carly Detter in the middle of the field. Detter to the outside back, Brianna Powell. Powell cuts inside, trying to get the ball to the holding mid here, which is number 16, Calb Flash, but not able. Now some good play. The ball is at the middle of the field, played back to the defensive back line. Roma Lars with the ball with not much pressure. Plays the ball to number 5, which is Brianna Brown. Roma Lars with the ball on the near sideline. Tries to play a good ball to Kara Ballard, but just a little wide as the ball goes out of bounds. Alabama will have a throw in. They throw the ball to the back line defender. Nice little juke there. She takes the left foot. She's going to kick the ball out of bounds in front of the Prairie View Lady Panthers bench. Romalar will have a throw in. She's right here in front of us. We're going to have a substitution. We're going to have Clarissa Maldonado come in for Kalisha Bond. Get a little air for Kalisha. She needs a little break. Romalar with a throw in to Kara Ballard. Ballard not to control it. Mata steps in front of a pass from Alabama. A good steal. A good play by Cal Plash to get the ball out to Brianna. Number 5 is Brianna Brown with the ball, but unable to control it. A good defensive play by Alabama. She's got the ball deep in their territory. They need to apply more pressure there. They're a good steal by Cal Plash, able to get it out. Brianna Powell trying to get the ball back to the center mid, but the ball is stolen by an Alabama player. Alabama with the ball in the middle of the field, has one forward, has a runner up the right here. Good play by Roma Lara. She's able to clear the ball, and it goes off of an Alabama player. Quickly playing the ball to number 11, Clarissa Maldonado. A good play here by Kat Shepard to get the ball back. Better playing to Calb Flash. Calb Flash plays it up to Brianna Brown, but a little bit long. Goes off of the defender, trying to clear it. Oh, now we've got a steal. Brianna Brown in the corner of the field trying to control it. And it lost control, and now the A&M player has control of the ball. She's deflecting the ball. Tries to get it out of bounds, but doesn't. The ball is about 1 yard from the corner post. And the ball goes out of bounds by an Alabama A&M player. So now as the ball goes out of bounds, an Alabama A&M player is sitting on the ground, and the whistle has blown. They have stopped play, trying to check on the player from Alabama A&M. She's refusing a hand from the center official. Now squatting. So that appears to be number 13, which is Jasmine Young. So really kind of irritates me when they do that. They stop play and get in there and check on them, and then they get up, walk off like nothing was ever wrong. Alabama A&M off of the throw-in, able to get the ball. They've got 3-on-4. Good play by Brianna Powell. She's able to steal the ball. She has control of the ball at the middle of the field. A good crossing play. They called offsides on her. I'm assuming that she had a little bit better angle than I did because it looked like a really good play. That was Clarissa Maldonado really kind of stretching the field, and Brianna Powell played a good ball to her. but she was just a little tad bit offside. So Alabama A&M able to get the ball up. They do not, Prairie View, the Lady Panthers do not win the ball as we have a foul, a high kick call. Cat Shepard playing the ball back to Arguelles. Arguelles to Shepard. Shepard with the ball moved to the middle. She's in the middle of the field. A kick on goal, just wide left. Oh, the keeper's just able to get one hand on it and deflect the ball out of bounds. So we are going to have a corner kick. That was Cat Shepard as she had a good look at the goal just outside the 18. But not quite able to find the back of the net. We've got Carly Detter here with the corner kick. Going short post. A&M preview, Alabama able to clear it. Now Alabama A&M with the far side of the field. Gets the ball to the middle of the field. And I don't believe they have anybody that has Brianna Powell's speed. She's able to race to the ball with 5 yards to spare. Trying to clear it. Does now get it out. They find a Cat. Calflash in the middle of the field. Calflash back to Brianna Powell. Brianna Powell sends the ball deep off of the header of a defender. Calflash wins the second ball and has a good ball to Carly Ballard, but she is unable to get it. The keeper is all the way out and clears the ball out of bounds. Inside the 18. Sarah Ballard's going to have the throw in. Gets the ball out to Detter at the top of the 18. She's wide, has a good clearing pass, but there's really nobody there. I'm not real sure. So Alabama has the ball inside the 18, trying to clear it. Now they do, out to the midfielder. A good defensive play, trying to get on top of it. Number 15 for Alabama A&M, which I'm not sure who that is because they don't have a number 15 on their roster, so I'm not sure who that is. She was a good 5 yards offside there, so we have an offsides call. Reina Mata plays the ball back to the middle of the field to Arguelles. Arguelles plays to Powell. Powell has the ball right at the center line now. Trying to play the ball to a mid, but not a very good pass. So this ball a little bit better. Detter with the ball. Calflash with the ball, trying to get the ball to the other side. Romalara just trying to get the ball to the outside, but unable to. They had Clarissa Maldonado on the wide side, but Lady Panthers not really stretching the field out, taking advantage of the width of the field as the defense is really collapsing to the inside. They're really not taking advantage of some of the opportunities they're given and not doing a good job of really possessing the way they should. Reina Mata clears the ball up. A header by the defender, but to Detter. Detter for Prairie View with the ball. Ball played all the way into the box of Alabama A&M as the keeper is able to come out and cover it up. She punts the ball all the way to the midline, but it goes out of bounds on the far side, just out of bounds. Thank you very much. Powell, Foster. Oh, okay. All right, very good. Throw in for Prairie View goes over the head, and Alabama able to clear it, but a good defensive play by Romalara. But Reina Mata trying to clear the ball, not able to. Romalara, as the ball goes out of bounds on Prairie View, had a little jersey grab there, but they did not call the foul as it went out of bounds. Well, I guess they did call the foul now. So they're going to set the ball up for a free kick for Alabama A&M. They play it. Well, now they're resetting the ball. Okay, so number 10 Ana Huertas for Alabama is going to be having the free kick here. Going to play the ball to the far post on the far side. Kalbflash defending on the backside, clears the ball to the far side of the field. Ball about halfway between the 18 and the midline, so Alabama A&M will have a throw-in on the far side. Lady Panthers trying to set their defensive line up at just inside the 18. A throw-in by Alabama A&M. They clear the ball to the middle. They have someone there, but Romalar is able to clear the ball out of bounds on the far side. We have 3 minutes left in the first half as the center official holds up 3 fingers and hollers. Reno Mata steals the ball at the top of the 18, has room to run. A good clearing ball to the center. The keeper is all the way out and just beats. That is Ballard. Kara Ballard's just able to beat Kara to the ball by maybe a half a step, as she was clearly 5 or 6 steps out of the 18. Camera trying to get the ball to the outside. Romalar with the ball. A good one-touch pass. Tried to get the ball to Brianna Brown, but Brown unable to make a good enough pass. Had a couple of good chances there. The ball is all the way back inside. Bianca Garza, the keeper, with the ball to Carly Detter in the middle of the field. Detter plays the ball to Brianna Powell on the outside right back. The back to Detter. Detter doesn't really have a lot of pressure. Now they're clearing the ball to the near side here. Romalar. Romalar with a good pass to Cal Shepard. Outside. Tries to just get a nice service ball to the middle, but really not able to get the ball to anyone in particular. Now the ball comes all the way back defensively to the Prairie View midfield, and sounds good. Whistle's blown after that's Cal Shepard. As she was making the pass, the defender kind of got her foot up. I believe kind of kicked her in the shin a little bit, though, so she's trying to work it off. They did stop play. There's probably less than a minute left in the half. So they clear the ball out. Reina Mata able to get the ball out wide to Brianna Powell. Powell clears it up. Kalbflash with a touch, but a little bit long, easily for the defender for Alabama A&M to get the ball, and then clears the ball from the far side to this side. Reina Mata able to clear the ball out to the center of the field, out of bounds here at the sideline. Number 10 for Alabama A&M, Ana Huertas with throw-in. Thank you. Romalar with pressure. Going to have the clearing, tries to get the ball up just a little bit wide. Ball goes out of bounds, and the whistle has blown for the half. So I'm going to take a break here for a couple of minutes. Mike Prince is going to give us some halftime information here in a minute. And so as we go to halftime, we'll come back on in just few minutes here. We'll give you kind of a recap of the first half with the good opportunities that they had. So I'm going to take a break here, listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network. The senior co-owner, founder, producer, the man that wears many hats and does it all, Mike Prince.
Oh, man, thank you very much, Randy. As we come to halftime, no score here on the campus of Prairie View A&M University. Lady Panthers, a lot of aggression on this go-around, great opportunities. So they are now at halftime, and there's no score. 0-0 is our score. As we give you some scores and highlights from around the Southwestern Athletic Conference as we get ready for our intermission, if you will, here on the campus of Prairie View A&M University. On yesterday, or on November, I'm getting ahead of myself. September 26th, the soccer scores saw Alabama A&M and the Texas Southern Lady Tigers play to a 2-2 tie, double overtime. So both of those walked away with a no decision, if you will. Prairie View Lady Panthers were victorious over Alabama State by the score of 5-1. Southern University was victorious over Grambling by the score of 4-2. Arkansas Pine Bluff took a loss to Jackson State by the score of 6-0. Howard was victorious over Alcorn by the score of 2-0. Now, Arkansas Pine Bluff is at Southern on today, and Alabama State is at Texas Southern in the soccer division. Later on this week, we'll see the Southern Lady Jaguars at Alcorn State on October the 3rd, 4 p.m. kickoff time there. Jackson State will be at Mississippi Valley, 7 p.m., and Alabama A&M will be at the Lady Bisons of Howard. That will be a 7 p.m. game. All of these are scheduled for October the 3rd. October the 5th will show Alabama State at Howard, 12 p.m. kickoff. Jackson State will be at Alcorn for 1 p.m. kickoff. October the 7th will see some non-conference battle between Central Baptist College. They'll be on the road to take on Arkansas Pine Bluff at 6 p.m. Nicholls State will be at Southern on October the 9th, which will be a 4 p.m. kickoff. Then you have back to conference play. Texas Southern will be at Alcorn 1 p.m. on October the 12th. October 17th will show Alabama State at Jackson State for 3 p.m. kickoff, and Alabama A&M will be at Southern for a 6 p.m. kickoff. So the standings for our soccer division will be as such: Jackson State, Prairie View A&M University, Howard Lady Bisons, and the Southern Lady Jaguars are all at 1-0. Texas Southern and Alabama A&M at 0-1. Mississippi Valley has yet to play a conference game. Alabama State's 0-1. Arkansas Pine Bluff, Alcorn State, and Grambling, all teams are at 0-1. So the football season, commonly called soccer, is on the way here at the Southwestern Athletic Conference. And Look at My Broadcast Network is proud to be a part of the good news that will bring you the soccer coverage of the Lady Panthers. And those who were not around, we'll give you the recap from the Gridiron Division on yesterday's SWAC conference play. Prairie View A&M University Panthers fell short to the Grambling State Tigers by the score of 26-20. You're able to listen to that game right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Alabama A&M was victorious over Mississippi Valley by the score of 42-20. Southern University fell victim to Alcorn State, 56-16. Texas Southern had no chance against Alabama State, losing 38-3. Jackson State rebounded and beat Arkansas Pine Bluff in overtime by the score of 33-30. So, with that being said, the standings for the Southwestern Athletic Conference will look here such as we get ready to try to get these out to you. The PV Panthers are 0-3 in district setting, or conference setting, I should say, as they will have to try to salvage their season. If you would bear with me, we're trying to get the standings right now for these Panthers and the Southwestern Athletic Conference. We're working this out right now, trying to multitask, if you will. As we do know that the Panthers are 0-3. And sitting at the top of the West is going to be a tie between Southern University and Texas Southern University, as they will try to sort things out. The Panthers blew a golden opportunity on yesterday, but nonetheless, the season must be carried out and played as follows. Halftime here, the Lady Panthers and the Lady Bulldogs of Alabama A&M at no score. That is going to be our recap for the Southwestern Athletic Conference. Look like Randy got some notes and stats. He's ready to get things going. We're here on the campus of Prairie A&M University as the Lady Panthers and the Lady Bulldogs, no score. Randy's going to bring us up to date with the latest and the greatest with the stats information.
Thank you, Mike. Appreciate that information. I'm sure that our fans in the SWAC will appreciate that too. First half of play came to an end for Prairie View. We had a total of 6 shots, 3 shots on goal. Of course, we don't have any goals. But we had some really good opportunities, and some of the things that we were looking for earlier, as talking to Coach Garcia earlier before the game, since our last broadcast here was Incarnate Word on a Tuesday night, we saw some pretty solid play and a lot of improvement from the previous game that we have seen when they played Northwestern. Although they lost that game, they did improve quite a bit when they played Incarnate Word. Some of the things they were trying to do was just get a little bit more connectivity to their defensive back line, to their mids and to their forwards, just having more of a process of getting the ball over there. And talking to Coach Garcia, he also did say that he has told the defensive line if they have the opportunity, he doesn't mind seeing the ball go to the forwards. But we did talk about also, just having, more ball control and, just more possession with the ball. But we did have several through balls today that did catch our forwards in good position to get down there and finish. We had a couple of good shots, at least at the top of the 18, if not just inside, that were just a little bit wide. And, that's good to see because, although you like to see, you want to see those shots go to the post. Sometimes it's really disappointing. Every shot you see go right to the center of the goal, and typically that's where the keeper is. And so when you see those shots being missed on the outside post, it's not a bad thing. And, they're trying to make that shot on the outside third of the goal, so that's a good thing. Although sometimes if you kick it right at the keeper, you can get a ricochet, or if your forwards are really following the ball inside the 6-yard line, you can get those ricochet, those rebound goals, and you always like to see those. So, there are pros and cons to each thing as they come, but so that's just a few of the things that the Coach Garcia did say that the Panthers are improving and they're having more ball possession, and I think today you can see that, and so that's a good thing to see your team starting to come to gel. He said he's still trying to come up with all the pieces of the puzzle and trying to get them put in the right place to make a nice overall picture, and that just takes time when you have a lot of choices. You're trying to find the right chemistry to get each of the girls in the right place so they can play well together and play as a team. So it's hard to do at the college level when you have a lot of good players, and this, I believe, Coach Garcia is probably the deepest he's been since he's been here as far as player skills and team speed and things of that nature. So it's a good problem to have, but sometimes, like I said earlier, it's just hard to get all the pieces of the puzzle together in the right place. So as far as Alabama A&M is concerned, watching them play, they tend to play a lot of send-me ball as far as, you know, getting possession on the back line and just trying to kick the ball and having their forwards run it down. But the good thing for Prairie View in that aspect is that from what we've seen in the first half, they really don't pose that big of a threat with Brianna Powell on the back line playing back there. There's plenty of speed to counter Alabama A&M speed. They don't really have anybody that can really burn it up and outrun Brianna Powell. So that's kind of a good thing. I believe if they hold it together and play a little bit more patiently, Alabama has not been that much pressure. They don't put that much pressure on the ball. So when the Lady Panthers have the ball, if they'll be a little bit more patient and make some good runs, the potential is there to score. And I would say that if I were to talk to Coach Garcia right now, I think he would be a little bit disappointed at the 0-0 tie right now. Hopefully they'll come out in the second half and really put some points on the board and put some goals in the back of the net. So they really need to. Coach Garcia just looked over and gave me a look right now of not real sure that that was a look of I'm not really sure how that look was, but it was very interesting anyway. The girls are pretty loose. They've got a little music playing right now, so they're out practicing some dance moves, being real loose, which is, there's not a whole lot wrong with that. You want them to be loose. You want them to go out there and have a good time and play hard. Defensively, they've been doing a pretty good job of, keeping everything in check. And so, anyway, I started off a while ago and really chased a rabbit going there, but the Alabama offensively do not have any shots on goal. And so as far as, like I said, as far as the Lady Panthers doing their job defensively, they've done a really good job of keeping the threats to a minimum. What we have now, starting in the second half, we've got a little change in tactics here. We're going to have Paige, which I think is going to be probably a pretty good move for Coach Garcia. I've noticed right now, number 15, Dominique Page, is going to come in, and she's going to play the right back where Brianna Powell was in the first half. And Celine Betrez is also going to be in. She's going to also be up at forward. Alicia Cooper will be at forward. And I believe that Kara Ballard will be – no, that's not. That is Brianna Powell will be at the forward. So at the holding mid, we're going to have Kat Shepard. Dominique Page tries to get the ball up to Felicia Bond, but unable to. Alabama A&M with possession of the ball, tried to get the ball up as Reina Mata is able to clear the ball to the far sideline as it goes out of bounds. So a couple of changes, I think more strategically for the Panthers in the second half, trying to get a little bit more speed up top. They definitely have a speed advantage over Alabama A&M, and so hopefully they're going to try to kind of use and not necessarily abuse it, but, in a way we do want them to abuse it. Cal Flash with a good steal is going to have Kalisha Bond here, tries to clear it with the left foot, waits a little bit long to get it out. Hammer Brown with a nice little footwork there. Alicia Cooper with the ball. She's got a runner to the outside, passes to the middle. had Kalisha Bond out here on the outside, but didn't do it. Dominique Page trying to get the ball. The ball is to Arguelles. Arguelles to Alicia Cooper. Cooch with it stolen. Dominique Page with the ball up. Ball gets all the way inside the 18, and the keeper is able to come out and scoop it up. With the left foot, she finally gets a hold of a good one. A good win by Reina Mata as she gets the ball back to Kalisha Bond. Kalisha Bond plays it back to Reina Mata. Mata at the center of the field. The left foot tries to play a ball up. Ball intercepted by a defender. Good ball. A good pass. We've got Powell was on the far left side. Just maybe a little bit offside. A good through ball pass right there to Brianna Powell. She was making a good, strong run on the far side of the field, up the left side there. She was going to have to make a left-footed shot, which is not a problem for her. Dominique Page with the ball, gets it stolen from her. Now the forward, number 13, kicks the ball on goal, right to Bianca Garza, as she has the goal save. Bounces the ball, brings the ball to the top of the 18, and is ready to punt the ball. Defense line is kicked out. 50-50 ball is lost, but the second ball is won by Dominique Page. She cannot get the ball cleared out, but Alabama able to put the ball up top, but it goes to Bianca Garza, the keeper. So Bianca able to punt the ball, gets all the way past the midline. It bounces once. Alicia Cooper with the ball. Ballard with it. Can't quite get the ball in a good passing lane, as Kalisha Bond is not able to get wide enough. Alabama A&M gets the ball out of bounds right in front of the Lady Panther ball bench. Number 10, Celine Betrez, almost was able to run a ball down inside the 18, but the defender just beats her to the ball. Roma Lara plays the ball down to Cal Flash. Cal Flash back to Reina Mata. Arguelles with the ball now, tries to clear it, but a defender blocks it down. Bianca comes all the way out of the 18 to get the ball, has the ball to Roma Lara. Roma Lara to Arguelles. Arguelles turns, goes up the field. Goes right between the legs of a defender. And Beatrice is able to play the ball. A nice pass, Brianna Powell inside the 18. It was a kick on goal, but blocked by the keeper. Goes to the far side. A good steal by Betrez. Betrez trying to get it. So the ball is kicked out by the defender of L&M in the end line. They're going to have to run the ball back down to the parking lot. Going to have a corner kick. The Lady Panthers. Kat Shepard is going to be in the corner. She is back behind the end line. The Lady Panthers are inside the 6 with the setup, but the ball is just a little bit too far outside. It was not a great service ball. Mata with the ball, clears it. A great service ball to the far side second post. Betrez is able to track it down. Calplash with the ball. Crosses it to the center of the mill. The ball is headed up, but a little bit too high as the keeper is able to get by and get the ball just. The keeper was out just far enough, so if she would have gotten a good enough head on it, it could have gone right over the keeper and in, but it wasn't. Dominique Page wins the 50-50 ball. Mata with the ball to Cal Shepard as Shepard gets the ball back to the back line. Ball back to Shepard. She puts a move on a defender. Gets the ball to Betrez. Betrez back to Roma Lara. Roma Lara all the way up to Shepard. And the ball stolen by Alabama A&M. They get the ball to the middle. Good defensive pressure. Cal Flash with the ball at the top of the 18. A shot on goal, but it is right to the keeper. Keeper standing just outside the 6, but she's able to catch the ball pretty easily. A good long punt by the keeper. Raina Mata able to get back and win it. Cal Flash not able to control it as it goes back to a forward. A good through ball. There's a kick on goal from number 13. But Bianca there to keep it, to catch the ball with no problem. Trying to get the defensive out. She's ready to punt the ball. Cal Flash lets the ball bounce beside her. Handball not called. Cal Flash with a good defensive play. She's got runners on the outside. Brianna Powell on the right side inside the 18. She's got speed. She can get by. Crossing pass. Goodness! It's a Panther goal! Panther goal! Panther goal! Betrez. A beautiful crossing pass by Brianna Powell. She's able to track that ball inside the 6-yard line. The keeper trying to get outside to get it, but a beautiful crossing pass. And that was Celine Betrez, as she's able to finish the ball in the back of the net. So an assist for Powell. Betrez with the finish. A good forward play there. Finally, some good combination play. Prairie Lady Panthers have the ball. They've got a runner. Betrez with the ball. A through ball. Too far for Talisha Bond as the keeper comes out and gets the ball at the top of the 18. A good left-footed punt. Mata with a good win. Second ball is not able to be controlled. Talisha Bond with a nice move. They've got Alicia Cooper is inside the 18 on the right. A good kick on goal, but it is right to the keeper. So the Lady Panthers finally getting some good opportunities here. They're putting good pressure on the ball, and this is what you want to see. Arguelles with a steal, a pass up to Cooper. Cooper's right in front of us. Bad pass as the ball is stolen. The ball is right in front of us, but a pass in front, and we have offsides by number 13, who is Margaret Sasay for Alabama A&M. That's Sarah Bangora. Sorry, we have some conflicting numbers, don't we? Oh, it was 13 anyway. So Cal Flash with the ball. Has a good ball up to Kalisha Bond. Kalisha's able to track the ball down all the way inside the 18. A good move inside, trying to clear the ball to the middle of the field, but not through. Cal Flash with an attempt to cross to get a good centering ball, but unable to. The Lady Panthers are doing a good job of putting pressure on the ball this half so far. We hope to keep that up. Dominique Page getting good pressure. Not a very good pass right there as Arguelles is able, and Mata able to clear it out. Ooh, not sure what. That's a clear crossing ball right in the middle. That was a very dangerous ball right there. But number 15 is offsides for Alabama A&M. Almost a really good counter, but just offsides. The ball is played up to the middle on the free kick, up to Cal Flash. Cal Flash to Camera. Camera not able to fully possess the ball to get it. Arguelles. Dominique Page playing defense here. A good play. Good physical play there. Arguelles able to get it. A good pass up front to Alicia Cooper. Cooper with the header, trying to possess. The defender gets in front, but, Brianna Powell almost had an opportunity. She is able to outrun. They're going to have a play on. It's a play on. A good Cal Flash at the top of oh, my goodness. Oh, we had a kind of a mix-up there as the defender goes down and Brianna Powell, but they played on, and it really gave Lady Panthers a good opportunity. Cal Flash received the ball at the top of that team, had time to possess and attack the goal, but took the shot, and the ball goes wide. They try to clear the ball in the goal kick, but it goes short. As Cameron Ballard is able to get it. Arguelles with a good stop, possessing the ball. Ball goes out of bounds. The official says it goes off of a Prairie View foot. So Alabama A&M with the throw-in. Up to Alabama, they have the ball right in front of us. So Alabama with a threat, but it's stomped out real quick by Dominique Page as Raina Mata has the ball. Up to Betrez. Betrez up to Brianna Powell. They're on the far side of the field. He stops the ball before it goes out of bounds. Betrez has the ball, trying to make a move. Defender is there and is able to kick the ball as it goes out of the end line. So the Lady Panthers will have a corner kick on the far corner. The Lady Panthers are moving from our left to right. Corner kick is going to be taken by Cal Flash from the far corner. Hoping for a good service ball. Have 5 Lady Panthers inside over the head of Cooper as the defense is able to clear it out. Roma Lara lets the ball bounce. Raina Mata plays the ball. He's got the ball, and there's no pressure on her. Passes the ball to Cal Flash. Cal Flash centers the ball up to a through ball to Brianna Powell. Defender is able to get it out, and she tries to kick the ball forward and out of play, but deflected off Cal Flash to Raina Mata. Roma Lara tries to get the ball up the field, but it goes out of bounds on the far side. With the ball out of play, Alabama A&M making some look a substitution. Going to have number 9, Emma Jenksy, coming in for number 13, Jasmine Young, and for the Lady Panthers, going to have Shelby Moore on the line, ready to come in at the next available opportunity for the Lady Panthers. Cal Flash with the win of the throw-in, able to get the ball to Brianna Powell. Brianna Powell attacking. A through ball to Alicia Cooper, but too strong as the keeper lets the ball go out the end line. So we'll have a goal kick, and center ref is going to allow them to substitute now as Shelby Moore comes in for Kat Shepard. She'll be the holding mid here as we get play back underway from the goal kick. A short goal kick is out. Good defensive play by Beatrice. Cal Flash with the ball, plays it back to the back line. Now the ball, Arguelles with the ball with a good one-step to Shelby Moore. Moore with the ball with room to go. Up to tried to play a good through ball right there to Kalisha Bond, but it was just a little bit strong. Alicia Cooper with the ball out to Betrez. Betrez with a move on a defender, almost with a good enough move to get to it, but good play by the defense as they control the ball and get the ball back up the far sideline. They're actually looking pretty good for a counter right here, but Mata is able to get back to the ball. She plays the ball back to the keeper. Keeper plays it out to Roma Lara. Not quite a really good clear as the Alabama A&M player is able to get to it first, and she just tries to make a kick on goal, but it kind of goes off the side of her foot and out of the end line. Sets up a goal kick for Bianca Garza. So they're trying to get set up. So a low liner. Cal Flash able to get the ball up. A good ball. They've got a good counter. Betrez on the far side. She's got the defense beat. Plays the ball to the center. Got Powell and, just wide. Brianna Powell playing that ball on a high first hop. Kicks the ball just wide of the goal. but a good attempt right there. She also had Alicia Cooper on the outside of her that may have had a little bit better angle, but Brianna Powell tried to take that shot, and it was a dangerous one. It just wasn't quite there. On the goal kick, the ball is brought out. Romolara is able to control it, and she's moving up the far sideline. A nice move. She's going to be able to cross this ball right here. We had a good Kalisha Bond was making a good run to the front post. Brianna Powell was up at the top, but Romolara was not able to get a good crossing ball to her as it goes off the foot and out of bounds on the end line. So we're going to have a goal kick. They're playing it short out to the far side, just to trying to get something going. Moore with a steal. Gets almost, Alicia Cooper almost makes a good play, but kind of loses her balance and gets off track. We need to get some defenders back. We've got 2-on-2. Dominique Page makes a good play to clear the ball. Cal Flash gets the ball back on top. Everybody's onside. Powell has speed to get there, but the keeper makes a good play, comes all the way out. Sorry. I tried to make a play on the ball. The footwork was not fast enough. Going to have a throw in by Dominique Page right here in front of us. Have a good long throw in by Page. Brianna Powell able to control it, plays it back to Kalisha Bond. Kalisha Bond clears the ball to Cal Flash. Cal Flash brings it back to Shelby Moore. Back to Cal Flash. Cal Flash plays it back to the defensive line. Page back to the center defender, Mata. Mata plays it over to Romolara. Romolara plays it to the middle, but to a defender. Goes all the way back to Mata. Mata able to get it. Cal Flash with the ball. Gets it out to Dominique Page as she's crossing. A long crossing pass over the head of Powell. She's able to track it down, makes a move, and turns back inside. Shelby Moore in front. She's going to have possibly goal kick. Oh, keeper comes out, makes a sliding grab of the ball as Shelby Moore trips over the top of her, but bounces up and gets up. That was almost a really good 1-2 play right there to get some freedom right there, and that could have really opened this thing up. Mata plays the ball off of the head back to the keeper as it was a good long punt. The first hop was over the midline. A good punt by Bianca. Cal Flash with a foot win, but does not get the second ball. But the third ball is won by Mata. A good, strong header to get the ball cleared out. Alabama A&M with the ball, trying to just play a through ball, but there's nobody there at home. They're going to play the ball quickly out to Reina Mata. She has no pressure on her. Plays the ball to Arguelles. Arguelles up to Cal Flash. Cal Flash touches it out to Dominique Page. Page up the side. A header. Alicia Cooper almost in position to make a play, but not quite. Alabama A&M with the ball right in the middle. Have at least two players offside. They were trying to play a through ball, but Lady Panthers in good position, knowing where they were and allowing for the defender to get behind them. A through ball to Moore. Moore gets one. Can't quite get the ball past him. Alicia Cooper with the ball. She's to Beatrice. Ball back to Cooper. The keeper comes midway between the 6 and the 18 to scoop that ball up. That was almost a really nice 1-2 play. Mata wins the header. The keeper, I don't know that the wind was that much of a factor in the first half, but the keeper is really getting her foot into the ball this half and getting the ball well past the midline. Cooper with speed. There's a collision inside the 18. Cooper looking for a foul. The keeper promptly gets up and is able to get back on the ball. Shelby Moore was trying to get there but wasn't quite in good enough position. The ball is played again. Romalara wins it. Back to Cooper. Back to Powell. But Powell ball bounces up and hits her on the wrist. She's trying to get in position, so we have a handball. So Alabama A&M will have a free kick. Nice long free kick. Keeper better be, oh no, a long pass, and defense not quite ready for it. That's number 18 for Alabama A&M, and Garza just kind of sat back and let things unfold in front of her, and it looks like she possibly should have came out and got the ball at the top of the 18, and would have never been anything going on there. That's number 18, Aisha McNeely, for Alabama A&M, if she's able just to kick the ball forward and get it in the goal. So very disheartening turn of events right there. Really controlling the whole second half of the play. You have one thing go bad right there, and all of a sudden it's a tie ball game. Petrez with the ball on the far side, plays it back to the defensive line, Mata. Mata playing up over to Page. Page plays it out, cuts inside. A good defensive play by the Alabama defense. He slides and kicks the ball all the way to the far side. Romalara chases it down, plays it back to Mata. Mata plays it over to Arguelles. Arguelles up and over to Page. Page taking the line. Now has room to the sideline. She has room down the sideline. Back to Shelby Moore. Shelby Moore to the inside there. A good move. A great save right there by the keeper for Alabama A&M as Kalisha Bond made a nice little stomach stop right there and then had the ball moving to her right and was coming back across to the goal. Almost snuck the ball up under the arm of the keeper, but she was able to get down and block it. The punt is out and all the way down to the keeper. Calflash with the ball to Arguelles. Arguelles with the ball back to Mata. Mata up to Dominique Page. Page going ahead and taking the ball, trying to get the ball up. But she wins the ball back as it was blocked. Romalara, the ball is cleared all the way to the other side of the field and it's going to roll out of bounds. So Prairie View will have a throw in on the far side of the field. Ball comes to Reina Mata. Shelby Moore with the ball. Cal Flash gets the ball back. Pass to number 10 is to Betrez. And she's unable to get it to a forward as Alabama is able to get the ball. Good defensive play by Cal Flash. She's able to get the ball back, but unable to get it to a teammate. Arguelles with a header out to Mata. Mata has the ball. He plays the ball to Cal Flash, and Cal Flash tries to play the ball back out to Betrez, but is a little bit strong with the pass as it goes out of bounds on the far side. Alabama A&M will have a throw in on the far side. Romalara providing the defense there on the throw in. A steal with a good pressure up the middle. Brianna Powell with a shot at the top of the 18, but it sails over the top of the goal. Ashley Virgil made a good play to get the ball to her as the ball sailed up over the goal. Brianna looks like she may have had a little bit of room to make a little bit more of a run, but took a shot on goal as it flew over the top of the goal. Got a good pressure right here. Shelby Moore with a good defensive play. Trying to get the ball. Brianna Powell out to Virgil. Virgil out the side. Going to have an offsides call here. Alicia Bond was almost in position, but may have been a little bit offsides. They'd have the offsides call. Really had some pretty good ball movement. They had started the possession on the far side of the field and had 2 or 3 good one-touch passes to get the ball to the outside, but Kalisha not able to stay on side before she received the ball. The offside is just a couple of yards outside the 18. As the free kick is up in the air now. A low liner. Arguelles wins it. The second ball, the Cow Flash. Cow Flash just misses on a through ball as the defense plays it. Dominique Page with the ball, playing the ball up to the center of the field. Arguelles comes up and wins the ball. Plays a through ball. She's got Virgil. Oh, has Betrez and Virgil on each side. But offsides called on one of the players. Not sure who it was. So almost a good opportunity there for a score, but the keeper being aggressive, and she's really coming out of her box some to get that. The 50-50 ball is won by the Lady Panthers. The second ball is won, and then the third ball is lost back. So Lady Panthers trying to pressuring the ball pretty good. Alabama A&M tries to play a long ball, but there's nobody there to get to it as it rolls all the way to the keeper. Bianca is able to punt the ball all the way to the top, skips it off Cal Flash's head. Virgil with the ball, a good through ball. Another good opportunity, another good save by the keeper. Brianna Powell had an opportunity, got her foot on the ball, but unable to get it past the keeper. As she had come out and really done a good job of saving another goal. She has really played a good second half here as the Lady Panthers have really put a lot of pressure on her and really made her really work this second half to keep this game as close as it is. Lady Panthers, A&M with the ball. Shelby Moore trying to do a good job of getting the ball. Finally get the ball. Ashley Virgil with the ball. Has room to work in the middle of the field. Goes outside to Betrez. Betrez with the ball, trying to work up the far side. Ball back to Shelby Moore in the middle of the field. He pulls it back to Arguelles on the defensive line. Arguelles back to Shelby Moore. Shelby Moore to the outside, Roma Lara, the far side. He tries a long pass, but the defense is there. Defense clears the ball out the other side of the field right at the midline. That was a really good crossing ball. If it would have been a little bit stronger, we had Kalisha Bond on this far side that was making a good run. Dominique Page with the ball in front here. Brings the ball to the inside. Gets the ball stolen. Alabama A&M with the ball. Have a couple of 1-2. Arguelles with a great anticipation, a good steal. Gets the ball outside to Virgil. Virgil running the ball, a good defensive play. Arguelles all the way up to almost to the top of the 18. She's able to get the ball to Shelby Moore. Shelby Moore in the middle of the field. Trying to get the ball to Kalisha Bond as she is fighting for it, doing a good job, but the A&M defender, the Alabama defender, able to get I think she had the fistful of jersey on the backside as she was pulling on her, trying to get position. But a good job by Bond just trying to get there. Long free kick. Header is won by Reina Mata. Ball is back to Kalisha Bond. Bond to Virgil, but it goes through everybody. Brianna Powell has speed. And the ball is going to be kicked out defensively by the Alabama A&M player inside the 6. So the Lady Panthers have a throw-in. The ball comes out to Dominique Page. Page trying to get the ball back. This is dangerous right here, but not able to connect anything with that as Virgil was inside. The ball was coming across her, and really had a really tight area if she was going to score on that. A good punt past the midline. Mata with a good chest ball, playing it right down to herself. Plays the ball to Arguelles. Arguelles up to Shelby Moore. She has room to run. Attack. Plays a through ball where nobody's home. That's confusing. Should have around 15 minutes to play. A good long punt from the keeper as it goes off the head of Dominique Page and out of bounds on the near sideline here down past the Alabama A&M bench. A throw-in for Alabama is they're trying to get everybody in position. Throw-in is down the line. Page kind of loses her position, but is able to steal the ball with just sheer speed. Is able to defend the ball now. A shot on goal, but it goes wide right. The ball is at least 5 yards wide right. So we're going to have a goal kick by the Lady Panthers. So now we have, like we're going to have a substitution here in a minute by the Alabama A&M players. A skip off of Arguelles and a ball off Cal Flash to Betrez, to Shelby Moore. Betrez with the ball. Has Virgil up front, but a little bit too strong on the through ball. So Betrez, Cal Flash with the steal. Has a shot on goal. It's high. It's just to the shoulders of the keeper as she reaches up and is able to get it. That was a pretty good shot right there. A good idea because the keeper was out just past the six. If she could have gotten the ball a little bit deeper and on goal, it could have been a very dangerous shot. The keeper punched the ball out. It was a little bit short. As Mata heads the ball out to Dominique Page. Page turns the ball to the outside, trying to get the ball up to the side, but out of bounds right here at the midline, right in front of us. The throw in by Alabama A&M. Dominique providing the defense here, doing a good job with that. Felicia Bond is able to get the steal. The ball played to Brianna Powell. Powell fighting for the ball, trying to get possession. We have a whistle call, and they call it on Brianna Powell. So a good, a good fight for the ball there, but was called for the foul. So they're going to have Alabama A&M will have a free kick. Ball is 50-50. Ball is won by Arguelles. Dominique Page comes in and wins the second ball, but the ball bounces off an Alabama A&M player. As Prairie View Lady Panthers are able to get the ball back. They have the ball to Brianna Powell in the middle of the field. Plays the ball to Arguelles, who tries to play a good crossing ball. Betrez has the ball at the 18. She's got the ball. She's now going down the left side. Tries to cross the ball, but the ball is deflected off of an Alabama A&M player. So we're going to have a corner kick for the Lady Panthers. Number 21, Camera Brown, coming in for Dominique Page. So she'll be playing on the right defensive back. So that substitution has been made. And we still have the corner kick. I believe that is Cal Flash in the far corner. We have 6 players for the Lady Panthers in the box. Ball's out. Ball is kicked by Betrez. Alabama has the ball, clears the ball up to the top. Reina Mata clears the ball. It's a high ball right here at the middle of the field. Alicia Bond heads the ball up higher, and the ball goes off of Alabama A&M. They're going to have a throw-in right here in front of our table. Going to have a good strong throw-in. Brianna Powell with a good reverse move, almost makes, but a good defensive play by number 3 for Alabama A&M. We're going to have a throw-in by Cameron Brown. A good throw-in. Tried to chest the ball. Betrez tries to chest the ball to another player, but not quite hard enough. Arguello is applying pressure defensively, trying to get 4 back. We have 3 Alabama A&M players against 4 defenders. The ball is going to go out of bounds. So Prairie, the Lady Panthers have a throw-in, but we're going to have a substitution. So Kara Ballard comes back in for number 3, who is Kalisha Bond, and Kat Shepard comes back in for Celine Betrez. So those 2 substitutions are made. So Cal Shepard will go back in the holding defending spot as our defending mid. As the ball is back in play, got it all back on this side. As Cameron Brown is playing the right back position. Ball up to Shelby Moore. He tries to take him on by herself, can't do it. Ball is with Cab Flash. He gets the ball over to Roma Lara. Roma Lara has the ball, moves past midfield, no pressure on the ball. Ball comes to the middle of the field with Cal Flash. Cal Flash has Shelby Moore on the outside. She's inside the 18. A good, a shot on goal, but just high. If that ball would have been a little bit lower, that was going to be a beautiful shot that would have got right inside the front post, but the ball sails on her just a little bit high. Would have liked to have seen her taking a little bit more aggressive attack to the goal and possibly even dropped it off to another player. But she took a good shot, just hit it a little bit high. We have a goal kick for Alabama A&M. And we need a little bit more play like that right there from the Lady Panthers to really get control of this. They've really played a good half, just had an unfortunate mistake defensively to have the score tied at 1-1. So a good 1-2 play with Shelby Moore down the right side here. The defender is able to come and knock the ball out of bounds. Shelby Moore will have a throw-in to the Lady Panthers as she plays it up to Cal Shepard. Shelby plays the ball in the second post. A great opportunity. A good ball on goal. And the ball is deflected as the keeper comes up. The ball was not too far out of range, as I believe that was Kara Ballard, as she was able to get her head on the ball as there was a collision with the keeper trying to come out. And the keeper was kind of down holding. The A&M, Alabama A&M coach is hollering about but that was pretty much a free ball up there. And since Kara was able to get ahead on the ball, she had every right to the ball just as much as the keeper. The ball did deflect back as Cal Flash was able to take a shot. She had a couple of offensive players open toward the middle, but took a shot, and the shot sails over the goal. So we had a good little conversation with our AR right here on the side and the head coach from Alabama A&M talking about safety of the players, but that's the way it is sometimes when you're the opposing coach and think everything goes against you, but our offensive player had every right to that ball as much as the keeper. So we have a throw-in on the far side, Alabama A&M. A foul So Alabama A&M will have a free kick here, just on their side of the midline. So the back line of the Lady Panthers are trying to get set, marking up offensive forwards, trying to keep everybody in check here. We don't want what happened earlier to happen again. So the free kick is ready. The ball is up in the air. It's a high kick. Good job by Arguelles to get up and to get the first ball. Does get the first ball. The ball is to number 19. They're attacking 3-on-4. They've got a wide player out left if they can see her. Ashley Virgil fighting for the ball but loses it with Cowflash trying to provide a little bit of pressure there defensively. Cat Shepard had the ball and had a runner off the wide side. And then a pass on the near sideline just down inside the Lady Panthers bench, but it's a little bit too strong for Shelby Moore to run the ball down. So Alabama A&M will have a throw-in just down past the Lady Panthers bench. A good throw-in down the line, but Camera Brown able to head the ball as it goes out of bounds. So Alabama A&M with a throw-in right here at the midline. Number 3, Dempsey Hall with the throw-in. Raina Mata gets the ball back out and kicks the ball out of bounds all the way back right in front of us. So they will have another throw-in right here in front of us. So the ball is now in the air, a low liner. Ball chested to the center of the field, and they're trying to get the ball up. Won the first ball and the second ball. Little fancy footwork by the center mid for the Alabama A&M girls. And she's going to have a shot here, a nice move with a left-footed shot. The keeper is able to get the ball, deflect it, but it hits the crossbar and bounces back in front of the goal. And the Alabama A&M player is able to knock the rebound back in the goal. So a misfortunate play right there for the Lady Panthers. Just a misfortunate thing there. A good shot on goal. Bianca Garza able to get back and try to flick the ball up, but just high enough to where she's not able to get enough of a hand on it to get over the top of the post as it hits the crossbar, bounces back into play, and the Alabama A&M player able to come and finish it off. So the ball back in play with the Lady Panthers have the ball right in front of the bench, but just off the goal. Mata plays a good ball to the center of the field. The keeper comes out and plays it. Brianna Powell clears the ball to the middle. A goal! Lady Panther goal! Panther goal! Arguelles. A good centering goal. I believe that was Brianna Powell with the cross ball. Gets the ball to the middle of the field. Arguelles is able to settle it down and find the back of the net as she was all the way from the back line in the middle of the net right there. Finds the back of the net. A great shot by Arguelles to find the net. I mean, that's a goal within 2 minutes of each other. A good aggressive play by the Lady Panthers, and that's what they had to have. Cat Shepard with a steal, the ball to Alicia Cooper. Another play by Shepard as she's able to get the ball to Virgil. Virgil out wide to Brown. Virgil with the shot in the middle. No, I'm sorry, that's not a shot. The Alabama girls Apologize for that short delay there. What we had a good opportunity for the Lady Panthers to go down and score right there toward the end. A good play as Cal Shepard had the ball deep in the corner but was fouled. Then we had a free kick ball. She made a good service ball to the front post, but the header went just wide. I believe that was Ashley Virgil with the header, but it was a good opportunity at the front post and a good comeback at the last 5 minutes there of the game. Really brings a little excitement to the game. Alabama A&M able to score. And so what we had a goal by Alabama A&M with, I would guess, maybe inside 5 minutes to play. And within 2 minutes, the Lady Panthers come back with Brianna Powell getting a good cross. We had an attempted header at the goal, but the ball was brought down, and then Arguelles, with the ball at her feet, able to settle it down and able to find the back of the net with, I would say, less than 3 minutes left to play to tie the ball game back. So in the overtime play, we're going to have 2 10-minute halves. So each team has the opportunity to go in each direction. And it is not a sudden death situation to where the first goal wins. So we're going to have 2 10-minute halves, if you would say, and see if we can determine a winner. I feel very confident right now if the Lady Panthers will come out with a little desperation, a little aggressiveness, that they will put Alabama away. I sure would hate to see them get out of here with a tie or a loss. They are obviously, to me anyway, a little bit better than Alabama A&M. So we've really had a lot better play, a lot better ball movement than what we've seen, from what I've seen earlier. It is? Oh, I'm sorry. So I gave you some wrong information. We played 2 10-minute overtimes, and if a team does score, the ball game is over. So I apologize for giving you the wrong information before. So it is basically a sudden death type situation to where we do not just play the 20 minutes. We play till somebody scores, and if in that 20 minutes of play no one scores, then it becomes a tie ball game. So it is a little bit different from what we play at the high school level, which is, to me, a good thing. I like it this way a lot better than I do the other way. So players have let's say have a 10-minute break, Alan, or just a 5 for this. We're going to say at least a 5 because it's been several minutes before we end of the game. So Coach Garcia has had time to sit for a couple minutes, kind of digest what has happened the last 45 minutes of the second half. And he and Navid Diaz have had a chance to kind of discuss some of the things that have happened and hopefully come up with a game plan for the overtime play. So we are just about ready. I believe Alabama A&M is ready. They kind haven't had a whole lot going on down there. They have a pretty small roster. They're showing to have
Randy, I apologize.
about
Right, is about style of broadcast. You know, everything is good. Man, you got us working overtime. So,
I hear you. Tell you what, I'm disappointed with it as well as you are. But if you wanted a good soccer game, then you know they're providing a little bit of excitement late in the game. So you know, a little bit disappointing. But you know, if you like good tight contest, that's what we're getting right here.
All right.
I agree. Or a loss.
Yeah, exactly.
I really don't want to see that for the Lady Panthers.
All right, my friend, back to it. Doing a great job. I'm
thank you.
Listening. Text. Great job.
Good deal. Good deal. The time is just about expired for the short rest period before the overtime play. Whistle is blown. Alabama won the toss, so they have chosen to receive the ball. Prairie View has chosen to go from the right to left, which is with the slight breeze that we have. It's not really that much of a difference maker, but it is just enough to be there. Alabama threatens down the side, but Romalara is able to squash that threat as Kalisha Bond is able to get the ball. The ball is cleared back. Ball is high. Raina Mata is going to clear the ball up to camera. She's got the ball right here in front of us. So she takes the ball and gives to Brianna Powell. Kalisha Bond with the ball. Tries to get it to Cal Flash, but that is unsuccessful. We're going to have 3-on-5 here. There's a little pull of the jersey here as we do have a foul called. As Romalara kind of got in position, but the Alabama A&M player grabs the back of the jersey, and now we have a little exchange of words. Romalara pointing, the defender having some words for her. Obviously, the Lady Panthers could hear the conversation from where they were. So we had some oohs and ahs going on. Raina Mata able to, with the free kick, get it to the other end. The ball is to the outside. Romalara is able to get to it before it goes out of bounds. A pass and a defender is able to clear the ball back to Raina Mata. Mata with the ball has absolutely no pressure on her whatsoever. Finally, a player comes. The ball is to Alicia Cooper. Cooper back to Cal Flash. Cal Flash had room to attack. But a pass to Brianna Powell. The defender tried to make a play, and she almost gets an own goal there. The ball sails over the goal wide left, but it was from this angle was almost a very scary clearing play. So we're going to have a corner kick. We're going to have Kat Shepard with the corner kick. She has served up some pretty dangerous balls earlier. The play is at the Lady Panthers are set up between the 18 and the 6. The ball is deflected off. Cal Flash with a shot on goal, but never a threat. The ball sails a good 10 yards above the goal as it goes into the Lady Panthers softball field. So we'll have a goal kick for the Alabama A&M team. Lady Panthers are set up, hopefully in an offensive position. It's a short kick. Camera Brown is able to get the ball and possess it. Gets the ball over to Brianna Powell. Brianna Powell able to get the ball to Kat Shepard. 21 able to kick the ball on goal. That's Camera Brown able to get a shot on goal, but it's wide right, and the keeper is able to get over and catch the ball. The punt goes short, won by Arguelles. Camera Brown able to get the ball over to Romalara, but Romalara cannot get the ball in time before it goes out of bounds, as Alabama A&M will have a throw-in right here in front of us. The throw-in is good defensive pressure applied by the Lady Panthers. The ball is played back to Mata. Mata plays the ball up to Alicia Powell. Alicia Powell wins the ball, plays the ball up to Shepard. Shepard's got a through ball to Powell. Powell's got room. She couldn't quite get there. The keeper was able to come out and slide and stop the ball. Brianna Powell was trying to get to the ball, but the keeper is able to slide in and get the ball. The head coach is having an argument with the AR here on the side. He's complaining about Brianna Powell did receive a yellow card as she tried to get to the ball, and the keeper slid into her. Excuse me. But Brianna possibly could have jumped over. That's kind of a tough call, but the center ref did give her a yellow card. So the kick is won by Brown. Brown playing the ball, kind of a dangerous ground, not very hard. Raina Mata able to play the ball very well. Gets it back to Bond. Bond plays to Alicia. Alicia Powell tries to center the ball, but not far enough. A center ball. Nava Romalara trying to give pressure. Arguelles with the ball at the center, attacking. Taking the ball to the far side of the field as he gets the ball to Brianna Powell. Arguelles loops around, gets the ball, tries to get to the middle. Alicia Powell in the middle of the field, chests the ball down to her feet, but not able to get enough power on the ball. She had great position. The ball one-hopped her. She was able to chest the ball back down to her foot, but not able to get enough power on the ball. A great opportunity there for the Lady Panthers. A good crossing pass by Brianna Powell. On the goal kick, the ball is won by the Lady Panthers. They are controlling the ball nicely. Roma Lara loops around the outside on the near sideline, gets the ball to Alicia Powell. Powell kind of misplays the ball. It gets back to the defensive line of Alabama A&M. Good pressure by Bonds. Arguelles with the ball in the middle of the field. Plays the ball up to Calplash. Calplash has room. Plays a good centering ball to Powell. Powell with the ball on the left side of the field. Has a right-footed attempt on goal, but is right to the keeper as she is able to play the ball right in front of her. The punt from the keeper comes out. Cameron Brown able to win the 50-50 ball, but we're not able to win the second ball. Alabama A&M able to play the ball forward and not able to get the ball completely out as the Lady Panthers clear the ball out. We have a throw-in now by the Lady Panthers right in front of the bench. Going to try to get a little water here and get my throat cleaned up. Mata with a deep ball to the defensive player, but no forwards there to get the ball. Got to have a couple of deflective balls. It's Roma Lara playing the ball to Alicia Cooper. Cooper trying to get the ball as a foul is called against Alabama A&M. As Cooper is was going to try to get a ball played in quickly, but now they're going to try to slow it down and get an offensive set play ready. The ball is played to Shepard. Shepard takes a shot on goal, but it's right to the keeper. It's wide right as the keeper is easily able to catch the ball at about shoulder height. A decent punt from the keeper all the way to midfield. Cooper, the header goes all the way back inside the 18. Cooper is able to apply a little pressure. Talisha Bond not quite able to win the ball as we're starting to get a little bit more touchy with the whistle. The deflective ball, Roma Lara wins. Cameron Brown plays up to Shepard. Shepard in the middle of the field plays to Calb Flash. Calb Flash trying to get the ball to Cooper, but the ball is deflected. Brianna Powell not quite able to get there, but she is able to track this ball down. Cameron Brown plays the ball to Calb Flash. Calb Flash to Powell. Calb Flash tripped. She may have had a good opportunity for a threatening play, but she tripped on the play, and the penalty is called. Reina Mata has a good, with her left or right, is strong with both feet. Is going to have the free kick. Lady Panthers are inside the 18. A good centering ball. It goes through everybody, and they're going to say that it goes. It looked as if it went off the back of a Alabama A&M player, but the center ref is close enough that he had a better angle than I did. So I'm going to have a goal kick for Alabama A&M. Set up at about the midline. Forward up top, two holding. The short ball. Brown able to have the ball. Passes to Brianna Powell. Powell trying to get the ball outside, but she's going against the fastest player for the Alabama defense. The ball is played back to 24 Cameron Brown on the play. Calb Flash with the ball, trying to get it back now. Arguez is with the ball on the back line. She gets the ball up to Bond. We're going to have a foul call. Actually, that's going to be the end of the first 10 minutes of play, as the Lady Panthers have a couple of threatening plays that are not able to get anything in the back of the net.
How you holding up, my friend?
Hey, we're doing good. Trying to wet the whistle here.
But you wet the whistle, and we'll try to give you time to wet your whistle. Lady Panthers in a battle right now. You got to give a little credit to Alabama A&M. Taking advantage of some opportunity. Right now, they're taking a break. I'm learning something. There's what I'm say, man. Panthers got to find a way to push the combination together.
Yeah, they're one pass short. Like our forwards are not making that pass. They hold it just that one step a little bit too long. Instead of seeing that opportunity for that pass, they're not making that pass at the right time, which causes a little bit of trouble. And then there's times when they have more of an opportunity. They will be just a hair. If they would be just a hair more, just a little bit more patient with the ball, to let a run develop, or let that player get in a little bit better position, they can make a little bit better pass and get it to the player's foot in a good position where they can have an opportunity to win. So
that would be the exciting way to win.
Well, you hate to see outcomes of ball games come down to that, but as long as we win the game on a penalty kick, that'd be kind of like rubbing a little bit of salt.
Well, Coach Davis said new experience with the
not totally. The first one they were talking about was down on the east end of the field, and he was arguing that his keeper had the opportunity to get the ball. But if you're able to get an offensive player to get their head on the ball, you can't really argue that that's the keeper's ball, because the crash, I believe, happened right after the head made contact with the ball. So, the offensive player has every opportunity to that ball just as much as the keeper does. So, if it was a high ball that the keeper had to jump up and try to catch, and then the offensive player runs into her, now she's got a problem.
Well, we'll be able to talk with Coach Bailey. He has to say, but it's been a very exciting time, competitive time today. And I must add, my friend, you're doing an outstanding job. Turning back over for the second half of the overtime action here on the campus of Prairie.
Yeah, so we're just about ready to get this second overtime period started. The whistle has blown. Prairie View does have the ball, so they'll be going into just a slight bit of a breeze. But actually, the breeze is coming out of the north right now, so I'm not sure if it'll be an advantage or not. We're having more of a northern wind come in. This is an east to west field, so we'll see what happens. Prairie View has a throw in right in front of their bench. They are going from my left to right, so we're going in a good direction. Petrez has the ball, and Cameron Brown is trying to get the ball to the middle. Shepard. Shepard's to Calplash. Calplash with the ball, trying to get it to the far side for Brianna Powell. Petrez trying to get in there. Kind of had a little 50-50 ball, but they were not able to get it. Alabama A&M with a counter, but Mato in good position to knock that counter down as she steals the ball and is able to get around the corner on the far side of the field. Is trying to clear it out. A good defensive play by Alabama. A good pressure by the Lady Panthers. Almost had a good steal there, but the ball goes out of bounds off. Got 2-on-2 right here, which is not a good situation. Lady Panthers aren't getting back very well, but can say the same thing for the Alabama ladies as they're not getting any support from their midfielders whatsoever. The ball's up to Brianna Powell. Brianna Powell gets the ball to the middle to Shepard. Shepard's able to get a good through ball to Betrez. Betrez has pressure. We have Brianna Powell on the far side of the field inside the 18. Cuts it back inside. We're going to have a PK. We do, just as if Mike Prince has called it right out of the textbook. Brianna Powell just enters the 18, tries to cross the ball from her left to her right, makes a good cut to get the ball in position, but the defender stabs at the ball with her left foot and trips Brianna Powell as she's trying to get it by her, and that could be a quick ending to the game. What a turn of events, just as if Mike Prince had looked into the scope, see what lied ahead. Brianna Powell is going to have the PK. The whistle is blown. She's attacking the ball. She blocks it. The rebound is down. She blocks it again. Brianna Powell had a second opportunity, and the ball goes over the goal. An amazing turn of events. Brianna Powell had the ball set up. The ball is placed on a PK 12 yards from the goal. The keeper just made a great guess on the ball. Shepard with the corner kick out to the top of the 18. The ball is up in the center. We have Arguelles trying to get the ball down. Alabama A&M gets the ball. Arguelles gets the ball outside to Shepard. Shepard crosses the ball to the far side. A little bit long for the threat. The ball goes out of bounds on the far side of the end line. We'll set up a goal kick.
Speaking of goals, that was a clutch back-to-back performance by the goalie.
Unbelievable. As the rebound came back to Brianna Powell, Powell tries with his left foot to get the ball in, and the keeper blocks the shot with her left hand as it skips off her left hand and goes over the top of the goal. Alabama A&M gets the ball all the way down to the end. Bianca Garza, the keeper, comes out of her 18 to get the ball. For 24 is not able to clear the ball. Kara Ballard not able to clear as Alabama had a throw-in. We got a foul has been called, and Ballard's been called with a foul. We've got a free kick just inside the Alabama A&M bench, which puts the ball probably about 35 yards out. The defense is set up at the 18, making a run. It's a long kick, goes over the top of the head of an Alabama player. Good defensive play. Player was laying down as she had tried to get to the ball earlier but fell down. The ball hit her in the back as Prairie tried to clear it. They're arguing about a handball, but the ball obviously hit her in the back. So Prairie has a throw-in to the far side. They have the ball on the side. The ball is just not really a shot on goal, but the ball is kicked toward the goal as it goes out of the bounds of the end line. So Garza with the ball with the goal kick. Kick to Kimmer Brown. Kalplash with the ball. Able to control the ball. Has the ball to Shepard. Shepard goes up to Alicia Powell. Powell chasing the ball, but the defender there. Trying to get some good defense. Raina Mata with the ball, going up from a defensive position. Tries to get a through ball, but tries a shot from about 40 yards out as to the goal, but it goes out of bounds on the end line, which will goal kick for Alabama A&M. Need to win this 50 ball and keep the pressure on this end of the field. Time is running. Don't want to lose any opportunity that we get. The first ball is deflected off the foot in Alabama A&M. Player, the second ball is won by them, but the Lady Panthers able to get the ball. Roma Lara with the ball gets it to little deflective ball off of Shepard as it comes to the near side. Brown is going to have the ball. She possesses right here in front of us. Tries to play the ball to the middle, but unable to do so. Good pressure by Alicia Powell. The ball goes out of bounds. The Lady Panthers. So Alabama A&M will have a throw-in right in front of the Lady Panthers bench. Ball goes down the side. Ball goes off to the knee. The Lady Panthers able to get the ball in. Petrez with the ball. We're going to have a corner kick. The Lady Panthers are going to have a corner kick from here. Going to have a good opportunity. Shepard is going for the corner kick. We've got to be getting close to the midway mark in this overtime period. So Shepard is going to have a corner kick. We have three players at the top of the 6-yard line, one at the 18. Shepard with a low liner kick. Not a great service ball there. It's a good play by Brown. She's going to play the ball. They get the ball back. Shepard with a crossing ball to the middle of the field. Lady Panthers unable to have anyone around the ball. A good job by Kara Ballard on the play right there to provide some defense as she's able to kick the ball out of bounds. So Alabama A&M is going to have a throw-in right in front of their bench. Have a little bit of a breeze behind them. They're going from our right to left. Raina Mata clears the ball completely out of bounds. Alabama A&M will have another throw-in. He's trying to get in position here. Time is winding down. Every minute, every second is precious. Particular overtime. Strong throw-in. Mata able to get a leg in front and kick it out. A good defensive play by Raina Mata. She's able to get the ball cleared out, but another player kicks the ball back inside the 18, but Mata able to clear it out again. Alicia Powell able to get the ball. Kat Shepard with a good ball up the line. Cat Shepard has got the ball. Get the ball. It goes off of the defender and goes out of bounds. They're going to have a throw-in. Not sure exactly what happened there. The Lady Panthers bench is right here, and everyone is standing up. We're going to have time called. I could not see exactly what happened. The center official is coming all the way down to talk to the head coach. Cat Shepard is down. Like I say, I couldn't exactly tell exactly what happened. I don't know if you can see, Mike, what happened or not.
Well, Randy, what happened on the aggression towards the ball, the players collided. It looked like she had hurt her shin. More with the adrenaline and excitement of the game, it's not as bad as here.
Right.
But meanwhile, Coach Davies is having a hissy fit right about it.
Yeah. And according to the official, there appears to be only 11 seconds of play left. So it looks like there's going to be Reina Mata is set up for the free kick. There's a lot. The play is actually set up for the back post. It's short. Reina Mata for the kick. Near post on the ground. It's not going to be. It's going to go out of bounds. Time is going to run out. That's the end of the ball game. Well, one thing is for sure, Mike, with this right here, you've got to Alabama on their road trip is going to end up 0-2. And to be honest with you, they've got to feel lucky to come out with a tie in this particular game. So disappointing for Lady Panthers on their part. Really be controlling much of the ball game, and then to allow a couple of safe free throws.
Yeah, without a doubt. We're going to try to catch up with Coach Davies real quick. Coach Garcia. I mean, not Garcia.
Hand him that, and I'll give you this.
How you doing, Coach Davies? This is Mike Pence. You girls played tough. It was a tale of two first halves. Night and day. You're much more aggressive second half. What you could pleased with it. So I know you want to win. Are you pleased with how your girls ran Allen?
Definitely we want the win, but Prairie is a strong side. They play well. They control the entire game. They're a balanced team, and it's difficult playing against them. But I had top tonight today. Top over time, and but so it's really.
Okay, now, Coach, what we've been trying to do here at the open mic is let people know this game is exciting game. Saw that today. If you were able to have a one-pitch sell soccer, how would you sell it? You're on right now.
I would say it's an emotional game. You could tell the emotion of players, fans.
And the coach.
If you come and watch this game, you will enjoy it.
Yes, sir.
You will enjoy the excitement, everything. But what I tell my players, whatever happens, nothing comes out of the field.
All right.
We get mad, we hang it. Once that game is probably look at the FP, but solo.
Yes, sir.
Leave it all at the field.
Yes, sir. Okay, now, Coach, you would have some concerns about some bowling thing. Can you explain that for us? For our listeners? About questionable if the players would have been a little bit allowed to be aggressive.
No, it's okay. The FP had control of the game and yeah, they were on top of the game. But what I was worried about was whenever players challenge goalkeepers, they're meant to use just a part of the body. Whenever players challenge, they ask for stuff. That goalkeeper can come up and right to the back their domain. So I always tell players, that's for you. Otherwise, you're going to get it. That goalkeeper is not. Those people, I said, they try on this, If you're on medal,
Okay, so.
That was my only concern. But they get people on top of the game.
Okay, Coach Frank Davies of the Alabama A&M Lady Bulldogs. the record is like kissing your sister, I guess, Coach. You end up on a road trip, a tough road trip against Texas Southern, and then finish with today at Prairie View. And you don't go home with the win nor the loss, but you go home with 2 ties.
Couldn't ask anything that we better thing would have been winning one of them, but talking about team in the conference. Texas Southern is again, need a very good another need figure. Good tie to go with.
But it doesn't get any easy for you guys because your next trip is against the Howard Lady Bisons. They won their game earlier today. They go to 2-0. I believe they beat Southern 3-1. So the hits just keep on coming for you. All right, Coach Davies, the head soccer coach for the Lady Bulldogs. We do appreciate it, Coach. You guys have a safe travel back, and we'll go see if we can get Coach Garcia over here. Randy, while Randy's working on Coach Garcia, the Lady Panthers' lower golden opportunity was up 1-0 at the half, and late early second half goal tied it up at 1. Then the Lady Panthers were behind 2-1 late in this contest and ended up getting a late goal, which led to our double overtime right now. As we got Coach Garcia coming over here. Coach, all we can summarize this is some blown opportunities, some golden opportunities. You don't get to lose, you don't get to win. You have to end up kissing your sister today. Give us your analysis on the girls' performance.
Well, obviously I'm a little bit. Not at all like. Second half kind of woke up a little bit, but couldn't finish them off. Did have, and
well, it seemed like there was a tale of 2 halves when you talk about the Lady Bulldogs. It looked like you guys were totally the more dominant team in the first half. What would you attribute to that second half turnaround? Did they step it up, or did the girls kind of feel like they had this in the bag?
that part you could say.
Okay.
It's a little bit of overconfidence.
Well, the Lady Bulldogs end up with a tie on their road trip. Tied here at Prairie View, tied at Southern. I'm Texas Southern. So the next time, if I'm looking at this correct, you guys will have a little bit of time off, and then you'll take on a tough Alcorn State. Is that correct?
Here at home?
Actually,
no, we're on the road.
You'll be at Alcorn.
Yeah, we're on the road this week at Grambling, and then Pine Bluff, and then the following week we're at Valley and Alcorn.
Okay.
And then we're back home.
I'm
again.
a week ahead. I got a week ahead.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I'm thinking with 2 more wins on the road, and then you'll come back. For the record, the Lady Bisons, they ended up being victorious 3-1. They moved to 2-0. You guys dropped to 0-1.
Yeah. So we collected 3 points.
Yeah, collected 3 points.
4 points out of
you collect your points. That's an important thing. Of course, you always want as many as you can get. But so the Lady Panthers, just a golden opportunity. I called a penalty kick, by the way, in the intermission of the overtime. I had it going just a little bit different. That's okay. Coach Garcia, I know this was a disappointing result for you guys, but what an exciting match it was. A pretty good turnout today. Perfect weather for today. And it's still exciting. Yeah, we thank you guys for allowing us to be a part.
No problem. We appreciate you guys coming out and
all right, Coach Garcia, you can hear not the typical happy Garcia, but it is Sunday. So, Coach, we appreciate it, and thank you very much. Coach Abraham Garcia of the Lady Panthers. Lady Panthers end up in a tie, as we'll get a final assessment from Mr. Allen. What you think there, Randy?
Well, obviously it's disappointing. You want to come out, especially at home. You want to come out. You want to be aggressive. Assert your authority. You are the better team.
No doubt.
And you want to come out, show that. obviously Coach Garcia's right. He's a little disappointed. Came out a little flat. It is very disappointing. So, the only thing you can do is back, get ready for next week, find out what you need to do better, and get out there and work on it, and just improve the next game. Sometimes getting that mentality is that killer. You really have to work at that. It doesn't come, by not working. So, you have to go out there and work. You got to work hard, and you have to develop that mentality that, hey, here we come. You're going to have to stop it. I think that's something we're going to have to work on. And so that's
disappointing. It's been a rough weekend in Pantherland sports. Disappointing loss on yesterday, a tie today. But there's always tomorrow, right?
That's right.
There's always tomorrow, right. And we appreciate you, the listener, joining in. Randy, another outstanding job on today. The Lady Panthers battle to a tie with the Lady Bulldogs. Our next broadcast is going to be a little while, my friend, but we'll be keeping up with some soccer.
Yeah.
We really appreciate the efforts, and I say a flawless job, man. I was sitting over monitoring, a lot of good feedback. These love bugs are flying up my nose.
Well, they're everywhere.
They're everywhere. I'm already love bugs, so let me let me make it on. Randy, we want to appreciate you so much. Anything you want to share before
Absolutely.
we close out?
No, I believe we come back in, a month?
Yes, sir. October the 28th,
October
I want to
28th
say. Yes, sir.
Another Sunday afternoon. We wish it weren't so long, but the way the schedules are with Texas football and
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
College soccer, that's just the way it is in Texas. So, we wish we could be a little bit more help with both this girls' soccer program and good deeds. We hope you've enjoyed today's broadcast. Broadcast Network, and we hope that, as always, speak the truth. Speak the truth, and the truth shall make you free. Mike Prince and Randy Allen from the campus of Prairie View A&M University. Yeah, from Prairie View A&M University, as the Lady Panthers and the Lady Bulldogs battle to a tie. And we say farewell, so long, and we'll see you on the other side. God bless, and have yourself a wonderful Sunday afternoon.